What's up, you guys? It's Jaden Thompson from Deeper Church, and this is episode 7 of a series I've been doing called Word of Wisdom. And I got a mic today, so here's a word of wisdom. Today's word of wisdom comes from Proverbs 3 verse 5, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding." Now, this has to be one of the most popular proverbs of all time because people use the verse and may not even know that it's from Proverbs. And we also used it in episode 1, so I guess we're starting and ending on the same proverb. I also have 2 more, but the topic for today is faith, so it's a pretty big one. So we're going to go from the beginning and we're going to break all of this down. The other 2 proverbs come from the same chapter. First, we have verse 3, which says, "Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man." Then we have verses 25 and 26, which say, "Have no fear of sudden disaster or of the ruin that overtakes the wicked, for the Lord will be at your side and will keep your foot from getting snared," or he'll keep you from getting caught in a trap. The obvious question here is, what's faith and why do I need it? The dictionary defines faith as complete confidence in a person, plan, etc. And faithfulness is the quality of being loyal, a commitment to someone or something. The Bible defines faith as confidence in the things we hope for, or the reality of things we hope for. It's the evidence of things not seen. We all use faith every day in one way or another. We have faith that we're going to get up tomorrow, that we're going to probably do our morning routine, if you have one. That we're going to eat tomorrow, that all our needs will be met, whatever. Might have a few deviations, but we still trust in our plans. Now, obviously, another big one here that's also a part of the dictionary definition, if you look it up, is faith in God. And if you're a Christian, you should know that it's impossible to please God without faith. And most times when we talk about faith, we're usually talking about faith in God. The biggest argument for that faith is lack of proof or evidence. But the catch with faith is that it doesn't require proof or evidence because it is the proof and the evidence. In fact, when it comes to faith, Christians and non-believers aren't that different because we all have faith. The faith it takes to believe that God created the universe is the same faith it takes to believe that matter created itself. Now, none of us can directly prove how the universe was created since we weren't actually there, but we do have tools that aid us in our faith, one being science and the other being the Bible. Putting your faith in science or whatever else is putting your faith in something that's limited by what we know. Putting your faith in God is putting your faith in someone who can surpass anything we know. So I've already said how it's impossible to please God without faith. But the next half of that verse says, "Anyone who wants to come to him must believe that God exists and that he rewards those who sincerely seek him." In other words, you're not going to find what you're not looking for. So what matters is not so much you having faith, it's more about where you put your faith. And when you put your trust in God, you have to keep your trust in God. Don't give him the issue and then pick it back up. Because when you trust God, you don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to fear sudden disaster. You don't even have to rely on yourself. I already talked about pride too, so go watch episode 5. And yes, there are some things that are within your power, and that's when we apply the faith without works is dead verse. But for the problems that you just can't seem to escape, why not try faith? But that's my word of wisdom for today. Thanks always for watching and listening. And it's been a great season, but we're not done. Let's go deeper.